Let's hear it for Tommy Bottom.
L-A-S-T-P-O-E-T-S, that shall be first. Let's see who got next. L-A-S-T-P-O-E-T-S, that shall have first. Let's see who got next. L-A-S-T-P-O-E-T-S, that shall be first. Let's see who got next. See, now my 9 to 5 grind be weighing heavy on my mind. See them 2 15-minute breaks and a half-hour lunch just don't be enough. So when I go home, I'll be ready to relax my dome and then let my mind release by burning some green trees wrapped in a brown leaf. So on my way home to the crib, I hit the weed spot, get me a $20 bag of that gunfire, and hit the liquor store, get a box of Phillies and 2 tall cans of Budweiser. Now one day I'm sitting at the crib, smoking a spliff, sipping my brews, and I happen to be flipped past the NBC Nightly News, and I see this police chief giving some speech about he setting up a crime task force committee to help crack down on crime in the city, and at the end of his little soliloquy, he had the nerve to say he wanted to send a message out to the people that crime don't pay. Now that's a bunch of bullshit. Cause see, now the cliche to say that crime don't pay, but it's like a 400-pound fat man trying to jump a fence. It just doesn't make sense. See, crime is big business. Just look how many people who are employed by the judicial system, from the COs to the POs to the prosecuting attorneys to the bailiffs who guard the juries, the courtroom stenographer, the crime scene photographer, the 911 dispatcher, the fire clerks, the phone tappers, and can't forget about the forensic science through the lab test, the people who manufacture the bulletproof vest, the ATF, the FBI, and the DEA. And if crime will stop tomorrow, all these people will be out of work the very next day. See, crime is just as important in the economy as any other commodity. See, when the crime rate does go down, how often does a police department lay off some of its officers? See, since crime is big business, they just get the politicians to create more laws, to create more criminals. So they come up with a little slick shit like a seatbelt law with a cute catchphrase like click or a ticket and claim they want to save lives. But the truth is, they just want to get off in the brother business city doing off in this ride. No hope they catch them riding dirty with some weed stashed in seats, or ride with suspended license, or do a little drinking and driving. But if you really want to cut down drinking and driving, then why is it required for you to take a breathalyzer before you leave a bar or the club? Because they'd rather for to get off the streets, have to deal with the police, and that's how they maintain their job security. And these correctional facilities put the niggas in the modern-day slave, they paying them way below the minimum wage. So they pay a prisoner 15 cents an hour to press out your license plate. But when you go to the DMV, it costs you $200 or $300 for the exact same license plate. Don't tell me that crime don't pay. Because every other day they shut down for school because of city budget cuts. But when was the last time you heard of a prison going bankrupt? When they got these fucked up cocaine laws to give you 2 years for powder, 10 years for rock. But the truth is, they don't ever want to see the dope game stop. Because see, a drug is a drug, whether it's crack or Prozac. They got these little children that into the Ritalin, but you never see no pharmaceutical company being portrayed as no villain. I mean, what if they made all the legal drugs illegal? You have niggas making rap videos about how they standing on the corner slinging nicotine patches and serving up 8 balls of Demerol and slinging keys of Viagra all the way from Florida to Alaska. And see, that's never gonna happen. You see, rich people never allow themselves to give them the same status some ghetto crack addict. See, prisons are built for the poor and the educated, and that's why they represent more than 90% of the population that's incarcerated. See, half of them don't carry their slave, the other half don't know. So prison just becomes a revolving door for the unskilled and the poor, which creates more job security for the COs, the wardens, and the criminal defense lawyers. And even the district attorney got his hand inside the case. Prosecute cases of people he know are innocent just to get them caught up in the system. And see, prison is big business. There's more people in prison in America than anywhere else in the world, yet this is supposed to be the land of the free. And see, can't nobody tell me that crime don't pay. I mean, what if you're a criminal defense lawyer and you make 6 or 7 figures a year? Do you really want to see crime go away? Hell no. You'd rather see people living in poverty, because poverty breeds crime. The more crime means the bigger the house, the bigger the boat, the better the Rolex watch. And why they kids get to go off to college, poor kids go off to the school of hard knocks. Now I'm all about peace, but fuck the police and Inspector Chief Police in this bullshit speech that crime don't pay. Because pretty soon there won't be nobody left to lock up. Then what? You just left with a fucked up nation, the police all patrol of one big plantation, and everyone just sitting around waiting for another Emancipation Proclamation like it's 1863. But see, everything I see leads me to believe that there's a very thin line between breaking the law and being the law, because see, laws are made to be broken. So you can't tell me some of these judicial officials like secretly hoping that niggas don't open up their eyes and realize the best way to beat the the system is to stay out of the system. So I'm no longer giving them shit. I'm gonna make sure I stay legit, because I don't belong in no prison. So the next time a cop pulls me over, I'll be able to tell him to suck on these 9 inches and get fucked with no foreplay, because I understand the game now. Know the crime pays now. Know that the land of the thief and the homeless slave now. Know America got a million and one ways to get paid. So the last thing I'm trying to hear somebody tell me that crime don't pay. Man, they write history books about crooks. From Jesse James to John Dillinger. Man, they were notorious gunslingers. And when John Gotti died, they marched him through the city like he was some type of slain world leader. And these drug dealers go out and buy Mercedes and Lexus. But nobody ever asked Mercedes and Lexus to forfeit 20% of their profit, because 20% of their product was bought with drug money. They don't give a shit where their money come from. Just keep it coming. That's how the economy works. Buying and selling. It doesn't matter if it comes from a college graduate or a 2-time felon. So Mr. Chief Police, I have to disagree with your bullshit speech. The crime don't pay. The people no longer sell dope, steal, and rob. Your ass will be out of a fucking job. And I bet you change you got to say, because you already know crime definitely pays.